Hi, my name's Adam Potasnik. I'm the digital marketing volunteer for JAir working on the new website. I just want to go through the steps if you're an existing presenter, how to get your old shows from Soundcloud into the new platform called OmnyStudio. So this is OmnyStudio. You should already have your program listed in here and an account. I've only got a few programs in here, but we're just going to work on Walter's World for now. So I'm going to click on Walter's World. You'd be clicking on your own show, of course. You can see that under the clips, there's currently no clips. So what we've got to do is we've got to go back to JAir Radio, soundcloud.com/JAir Radio, and then find the show. Now they're all mixed up together, so you want to click on here where it says playlists, and that's where you can see the different show playlists for each show. Walter's World is really easy for me to use as an example because there's only been 2 shows. So I'll click on Walter's World here. And now we have a different link that says JAir sets Walter's World. So I'm going to just select that, right click, choose copy, and then open up a new tab and go to a program called scdownloader.net. So you can do this anywhere, Mac, PC, doesn't matter. And then it says here playlist downloader. That's what you want because we're all working with playlists. So click on playlist downloader. It'll then ask you to paste the playlist. So just click it, right click, choose paste. You can see it's Walter's World, which I've just grabbed before. And very quickly it shows you the list of the episodes. To click on an episode and save it, you just want to right click, choose save link as. It'll bring up the pop-up. It'll ask you for the name of the file with a bunch of gobbledygook. You don't want that. So what you've either got to do is you can create Walter's World -1.mp3 and then grab this part without the 1 maybe and just do a control copy with your keyboard or right click and choose copy. And this way, as you progress through each episode, you just have to paste that back in and then put 2. You can also just, if you want to just call it 1, put it in a folder, create a new folder on your computer called My Show, and then save it. And then do the same. Depending on the speed of your connection, you might only want to save 1 or 2 at a time, or maybe 5, or maybe doesn't really matter. You can see already it's been pretty fast. So I've already saved where it says Walter's World. So as the file name is highlighted, I'll just paste it in. Put in 2.mp3 and click save. And so you do that for all your shows. That's it for that section. So then we'll go back to OmnyStudio. I want to choose upload a clip. The upload really is going to be a lot slower than the download. So make sure you start uploading as soon as possible and really only do 1 or 2 at a time depending on your internet connection. Most people's internet connections have a much slower upload. You can see here because I'm still downloading, maybe it's taking a bit of time for the page to actually refresh. So let's just give it a second. There we go. So it says you can either drag and drop. So if you have it open on a different section, but I will just click upload and you can see number 2 is there. I didn't actually name that properly, but I've just double clicked on 1.mp3 and it started uploading with the 3%. It'll use the default artwork for your show. You really don't need different artwork for each show. The description and the tags and everything, you can change all this later, but you can do it now if you want. I'll do that in the next video. But that's essentially what you do. You just click on upload, click number 2, and you can see it's now uploading 2 at once. So the maximum I've done is 5 at once, but it took about half an hour, so I wouldn't really recommend it. Maybe 2 at once is good. And then once it's done, you just hit save changes and it'll publish it. Now what you might want to do is actually change the scheduling date. So instead of you can change it to the actual date of the show when it was actually broadcast. So you can see here the first one was the 1st of December 15. So I go back to Omny and I actually choose the 1st of December. The time doesn't really matter, just the day, and then make it public. And it'll save it. Even though this is sort of like a problem with the user interface, where if you hit schedule and then you hit public, it sort of disappears. I'll have to figure out the right way of doing that, but I did it before where I've just already put in the right date and then hit public and then save changes and publish, and it comes up correctly.